Happy Pride, everybody. This is one of my favorite times of year, and what better way to celebrate than with my Sophie. This is our Sophie. We are very, very proud of her. We always have been. She's a strong, fierce lesbian.
Yeah.
And we love her so much. So we're gonna play a game, okay? We're gonna play a little game. It's kind of like my memory versus your memory. Okay, and we're gonna talk about special moments in our lives to celebrate Gay Pride Month. So you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so let's talk about your memory of the day when you came out to Daddy and me and your sisters.
Okay, so we were sitting at the dinner table. We were eating dinner. I think it was pasta. And I was like, okay, here's the big moment. And I said, guys, I think I'm gay. And everyone was like, we know. They knew.
Yes.
They always knew.
Well, you know what? That is pretty much exactly the memory I have, except mine is a little different, and it does kind of go back a little bit further. I kid you not, the minute you were pulled out of my body, I remember looking at this beautiful preemie, 3 pound, 13 ounce. Yeah, and you were kind of like this weird yellow color, I remember. But I remember thinking, oh, this is a gay one.
A gay one, I can see that.
So I knew, and yes, I guess one of the funniest stories of, actually, I don't know if you know, but your sister Vivian, very, very young, she kind of outed you.
Yeah, she did.
So we were in a car in LA. We were shopping, of course.
Of course,
that's
obviously.
what we do. And we were driving. And you said to Daddy, I'll never forget, and she was very young.
Yeah,
she's a sassy little thing.
Yeah.
And you said, hey, Dad, pretty soon we're gonna be teenagers and we're gonna start dating, and that's gonna be your worst nightmare. And Vivian, in her little fierce self, she looked at you and she turned and she patted you on the shoulder. She goes, and whoever she is, I'm sure she'll be lovely.
She did. She did exactly that.
And that's when, in all honesty, we all knew. And we did, I will say, we felt bad for not kind of giving you your like bells and whistles. And we did feel a little guilty about not, giving you the confetti. And we were like, yeah, we know. Could you pass the garlic bread, please?
This is my garlic bread.
That was exactly what happened. But yes, very good, very good. All right, let's talk about this. Favorite Pride memory. Favorite Pride memory, like, Gay Pride Week or, Gay Pride Day or whatever.
Well, the last time we went to Pride, which is a long time ago, thanks COVID, was we had our friends there with us, and we were sitting in a group for a while, but eventually we decided to run down the side of the entire parade.
Yes, this was New York City.
New York City Pride.
Gay Pride Parade, yeah.
And there were like candy being thrown down on us as we were running.
Right.
And it was great.
We did. It was really, really great. It was fun. We were with some friends, but the parade was like being held up and we kind of had to go and remember, and we were like, forget it, we're breaking out. And we literally just ran down the street.
We did.
I would say that if you want to know, one of my favorite Pride memories is just basically watching you and watching how beautiful and free and you've always obviously been very comfortable, being around all of us because we love you so much. But really like being like a big girl and being able to be around a bunch of people that, are just like you in so many ways. And I think that's one of my favorite ones. I love you, baby. Okay, so now, all right, next one. Obviously, you've been going to drag cons since you were but a wee child.
But a wee child?
You did. You grew up with drag queens, which is one of our favorite things. So, favorite drag con memory?
Well, again, we had our friends there with us, and I liked running around, meeting the queens.
Yeah.
All, like, there were booth all over the place.
That's right.
And I liked running around and meeting them, as well as outfits. I liked putting together outfits for that. That was great.
Yes, and you always would go in full drag of your own. Remember, you wore your fursuit that you made all by yourself? And then it was kind of like an Alexander Hamilton moment.
Yeah, that was a moment.
Yeah, that was a thing. But yeah, so that was great. And obviously, for my favorite drag con memories is obviously having our big booths there. You know, we did an amazing, in case you didn't know, we did 2 collabs with RuPaul. 2 collabs with RuPaul, which were amazing. So we would always have our Mally Beauty booth there with the RuPaul Mally collab.
And really good candy.
Always with the candy in this one. And we'd always end up, you know, just kind of being able to just have our home base there and have like a home for all the queens to come over and visit us and have our friends come. And that it really did feel like home. And the thing that I love the most, another funny little thing, is how all the queens love Daddy.
They all love Dad.
Yeah, because Daddy would come in and he would just like walk through, and he's this like big Southern guy, right? And he's like straight, obviously, and he'd walk around with these 3 little girls holding their hands, and with this, married to this drag queen, and he would basically just be so loving and accepting and say, this is, you know, we're all unicorns. This is where we belong. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Let's say this. I'm gonna say your celebrity crush. Okay, so you don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. I'm gonna guess. Your celebrity crush at this moment, because it changes.
It changes.
Is Luisa from the Encanto movie. And that doesn't, even though it's a cartoon, I still think that's you.
You're correct.
Yes! I knew it. So, Sounds Gay, I'm in. This is what it's all about. It's about acceptance and love and solidarity. And one thing I want to say while I have you here, first and foremost, I want to tell you how incredibly proud I am of you and how you've always been authentically who you are and how you've never, ever, ever shied away from accepting and loving yourself and how God made you. And we watched you grow from this little teeny scrappy little kid used to dress in Spider-Man outfits and literally climb the walls to this beautiful and strong and fabulous and fun-loving, creative artist that always still comes to me for hugs every single day. And I love doing all the things that we do together. And you make me really proud. I love
Gosh, if you start crying, I'm gonna start crying.
I'm trying really hard to hold it in. I love you, baby. And just one quick thing before we go. I know it's Pride Month, and it is, for some people, actually a very hard time. And we've discussed this with some of your friends you have and people that you know that maybe their parents don't really understand or maybe accept their babies when they want to come out to them. And one thing I just want to say as a mom and as a parent, for some of my friends out there who might be having a hard time with, you know, accepting your child, I really encourage you to open your heart and open your mind and remember that this is your baby, this is your child, this is what God gave you, and this is the way that they're made. So please do not let another minute or another day go by where you don't at least say, maybe I don't understand you, but I am gonna try. And I'm gonna open my heart to you. And you know, we're here. You know, we're your little circus crazy family of unicorns. And if you need help or whatever, you let us know. And we love you, and we really, really hope that you embrace this Pride season. You have some fun. Sounds Gay, I'm in. Yeah. And we're gonna have a great time together. So we love you guys. Happy Pride. We love you, and we'll see you next time.
I love you like la la.